Now, if you want to move to Poland, or you're thinking about moving to Poland, or you're already planning about moving to Poland, or maybe you just gotten a job and your work permit has been processed, you have all the documents sent to you already, and you don't know what else to do. You don't know how to apply for the visa. You don't even know anything about Polish visa, or you've just gotten a school admission and you've gotten your acceptance letter from the school, you've paid your school fees, you have your proof of accommodation and other documents, and you don't know what else to do, you don't know how to process the visa. Okay, this video is for you and it can help you. Ensure that you watch this video to the end, okay, because I'm going to be highlighting, or I'm going to be talking about how you can know which embassy to apply to, okay, the location where the embassy is, the address. Yes, I'm even going to show you the address where you would apply for your visa. Then I'm going to show you how to prepare for your visa interview, okay, preparation tips. Then possible interview questions that can boost your chance and help you to smash that visa, to nail it and get that visa, okay? By the way, I have coached people, okay, who their visas were rejected, and I coached them to get their visas. And I have also coached people, okay, who did their work permit, apply for their work permit through me, okay. Then I was working with one agency, and they got their work permits. I mean, they got their work visas, and they are working in Poland now, okay. So ensure that you watch this content to the end. Like this video, smash the like button, share it with as many people as possible, okay, because I want this video to go around and help a lot of people, okay. I believe that you can still get that visa, okay, if you believe it and if you can implement a lot of the things that I'm going to be saying in this video. All right. Okay, in case you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Promise Breno, and I'm changing lives. I have a lot of content already on my channel, and I drop content every week. So you might consider to subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I drop content. And please, if you're excited about this video, smash the like button. For those of you who don't know, I live in Poland. I've been to several countries around the world, and I believe I have the necessary skills and intellectual competence to help you, to advise you, and to help you make an informed decision about immigration. In this channel, immigration is made easier and understandable for you. So make sure you follow me so that you'll be able to move abroad and you'll be able to, accomplish that your dream of going abroad. Okay. All right. So without wasting your time, let's delve into this content properly. All right. Now, this, okay, let me come back to here. All right. So this is an application I actually made, I did for a client, and I've made the content out of one of the conversation that, I mean, one of the message that the school sent to me, you know. So I'm making another content out of this one because this is very, very important. When I saw this message, I knew that it will help a lot of people, especially this period of time that people are processing their visas to come to Poland to study. I know that this is actually tailored for students, but it will also help those who are coming for work, or if you're planning to visit, it will also help you. That is why, whether you're coming for studies, work, visit, or whatever, watch. And the things I'm going to be saying can help you. You might just, take something home. Okay. Now, this is what the school sent me recently. Thank you for the information. With this document, you can apply for a visa to the Polish embassy. Now, they've sent me they've sent the person's, that my client, they've sent his document for visa application already. Okay. By the way, this university is the University of Information Technology and Management in Rzeszów, Poland. So this school, I would encourage you to apply because it's easier to get. Okay, it's easy to get. It's not hard to get. Um, Hopefully, I'm going to make a video one day and I'll tell you the universities you should apply to in Poland that are easier to get. Because believe me, there are universities that I applied and I regretted even applying to those universities because I just wasted money applying to those universities. Their criteria are just, I don't know, they are just too strict. Okay, they're just too strict. So hopefully one day I'm going to make a content to tell you, apply to these universities in Poland, don't apply to these universities in Poland. These are based on my experiences. Okay. All right, let's proceed. Now, so they sent me this after we already confirmed that the guy that they've gotten the guy's document over there in Nigeria, that they've received his document for visa application, that is the acceptance letter, accommodation letter. Okay, now, so they said, greetings, thank you for the information. With this document, you can apply for a visa to the Polish embassy. Guide with some additional information about the D-type student visa are attached. Okay, so they sent me an attachment with a guide, and which is where I'm going to be sharing, I'm going to be talking in this video. Most of the things I'm going to be saying will be from this guide. This guide is powerful and it can help you. Okay, so please watch this video to the end. So the type of visa you should apply for if you are coming to study or to work in Poland for a long term, that is a period more than 90 days, is known as the D-type student visa for students. For work is the D-type work visa, or the D-type national work visa, or the D-type national student visa. Okay, by the way, I talked about it in my last content, this content here, important update, that is Polish visa most important checklist. I talked about these things, the differences. Okay, so if you haven't seen that content, after watching this video, ensure you watch this video because it's going to help you. So this video I'm doing now is like a continuation or an addition to this one that I made recently. Okay, all right, so now let's look at the checklist now. The information that the school sent, which is titled UITM, which is the name of the university, visa guide. Okay, now let me walk you through. So let me make it bigger so that you can see it more clearly. All right, I hope you can see it very clearly now. If you can see, please put in the comment section below that you can see it very clearly. You can just type hello. All right, now, so let's look at the embassy consulate directory. That is, how can you find your embassy? Now, let's say you're from Ghana and you've just gotten a job in Poland, or you've just gotten a school admission, but you want to move to Poland, you want to apply for your visa, but you've checked in Ghana and there's no embassy over there. Okay, and there are also other countries like that. They don't have the Polish embassy in their countries, but you don't know what to do, you don't know where to find the embassy, or you don't know which nearest embassy you should apply to. This video is for you because I'm going to show you, okay, which embassy you should apply to, and even the address. So make sure you watch till the end. Okay, so now let's first of all look at the region of Africa. That is the directory, the Polish embassy or consulate directory now for Africa. I'm going to come to Asia as well, so keep watching. Now, for those, so this one for South Africans, Zimbabweans, Zambians, Botswana, Mozambicans, Eswatini, Namibians, Lesotho, okay? This is where you can apply for your Polish visa. You have to apply for, that means for all the people from these countries apply for their Polish visa, okay? In Pretoria, South Africa, they are covering these countries. And the address is 14 Amos Street, Colbin, Pretoria, 0083, South Africa, okay? All information regarding obtaining D-type national visa can be accessed through this link. I'm going to put the links in the description. What I mean by description is under this video, okay, when you go under this video, you will see, you will just need to click on show more, then you see information there, you see links. So I'm going to put it under this video, okay? All right. Now, let's look at this batch of countries: Nigeria, Benin Republic, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Togolese Republic, Eastern Guinea, I believe, Cameroon. Where you apply for your visa is in the Embassy of Poland in Nigeria, in Abuja, Nigeria. They are covering for these countries. And the address is 10 Rivers Niger Street, off Danube Street, Maitama, Abuja, Nigeria. So all information regarding obtaining D-type national visa can be accessed through this link. Link is in the description below. Now let's look at the other batch of countries: Tanzania, Burundi, Comoros, Malawi, Rwanda. Okay, you have to apply. If you're from this country, you have to apply for a visa in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, and the address is 15 I'm sorry, pardon my pronunciation. MT Wara Road, Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. and information regarding D-type national visa can be accessed through this link. I'm going to put the link in the description. Okay. Now, still continuing with Africa, those from Algeria, Niger, Chad can apply in Algiers in Algeria. Okay, and the address is Olof Palme, Nouv Paradou, Rue Hydra, Algeria. And information about their national visa can be accessed here. I'm going to put the link in the description. Then those in Egypt, Sudan, Eritrea can apply in Cairo, Egypt. And the address is 5 El Aziz Osman Zamalek, Cairo, Egypt. And the information regarding the national visa is also in the description below. Now, for those from Kenya, Uganda, Madagascar, Mauritius, Seychelles, Somalia, you have to apply in Nairobi, Kenya. And the address is Parklands, Red Hill Road, Nairobi, Kenya. And the information regarding the national visa can be found in the description below. Now, for those from Morocco and Mauritania, you have to apply in Rabat, in Morocco, and the address is 23 Ave, Okbak, BP, 425-10090 Rabat, Morocco. And the information regarding their national visa can be accessed in the description below. Now, continuing with Africa, those from Ethiopia, Djibouti, South Sudan can apply in Addis Ababa, and the address is 3P4R plus 2V7 in Addis Ababa, and the information regarding the national visa can be accessed in the link in the description below. Now, for those from Senegal, Burkina Faso, Gambia, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Mali, Cape Verde, Ivory Coast, you have to apply in Dakar, in Senegal, and the address is in route des Almadies, Immeuble, Les Jardins des Almadies app 4/A BP 14419 Pétavin, Dakar, Senegal, and information regarding their national visa is in the description below. Now, for those in Tunisia, can apply in Tunis. Okay, Tunis is only covering for those in Tunisia, and the address is Le Grand Boulevard de la Comich, 2045 Les Borges, Dulac 2, Tunis, and the information regarding the national visa is in the description below. Now, let's move to Eurasia, Middle East, and Gulf. If you're enjoying this video and you're getting something, please smash the like button. Please like these videos to support me. Now, for those in Turkey, by the way, I lived in Turkey for about 5 years, and yeah, it was adventurous there. It was a great country. I mean, Turkey is a great country. Okay, so in order to apply for a Polish visa from Turkey, all candidates must apply through an authorized service called VFS. So that means you don't go to the embassy directly. You have to apply through this agency known as VFS. VFS are agencies who cover for some countries like, I think, Lithuania, Poland, Canada, and some countries like that. Okay, so you apply through them, and where you can access their website is in the description below. Now, for those in Pakistan, you can apply in Islamabad, Pakistan, okay, and they're covering only those in Pakistan. And the address is this, Street 24G504, Diplomatic Enclave to Islamabad. And information regarding their national visa can be accessed in the description below. The link is below. Those in Iran can apply in Tehran, in Iran, and the address is number 2 Peros Alley, Nelson Mandela Boulevard, Africa Boulevard, 19176631113 in Tehran, Iran. And information regarding the national visa can be accessed in the link in the description below. Those in United Arab Emirates, okay, can apply at corner of Delma and Karama Street, 13th and 14th, PO Box 2334, Abu Dhabi. And information regarding the national visa can be accessed in the description below. Now, continuing with Eurasia, Middle East, and Gulf, those in Lebanon and Syria can apply in Beirut, Lebanon, and the address is Ave, President Suleiman Frange, 52 PO Box 40-215 Badba, Beirut, Lebanon, and information regarding their visa can be accessed in the description below for both Syria and Lebanon, which means that all the information you need for those countries are there. Now, for those in Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Oman, okay, you have to apply in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, okay, and the address is Riyadh 11693 Al Wurud area, Umar bin the First Street, Villa 20. And the information about the nationality visa is in the description below. And those from Iraq, okay, can apply in Kansas, Iraq, American Village, corner of Texas, and Hawaii Street 250. Information is in the description below of the nationality visa. Then Jordan, those in Jordan can apply in Amman, Jordan, in that is in the address number 3 Mahmoud Sheikh Al-Din Al-Irani Street, PO Box 942050, Amman 11194. And information regarding the nationality visa is in the description below. Now let's look at Southern Asia, Far East Asia. So those in India, big ups to my subscribers from India. I love you guys. So those from India, whether Delhi or Mumbai, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Maldives, you can apply. So the Polish embassy in Delhi, India covers the countries listed. Indian citizens can also apply for Polish visas from the consulate in Mumbai, India, depending on where they are located in India. VFS is the third-party company that facilitates the application process. So the address for Delhi, the Delhi address is 50-M Shamti Path, Chanakyapuri, New Delhi 110021. The Mumbai address is Nimal, Building 11A, 11th floor, 241 stroke 242, Back Bay Reclamation, Nariman Point, Mumbai 400021. Then all information regarding obtaining D-type national visa can be accessed in the links in the description below. Now, those in China can apply in China. Okay, China, in order to apply for national visa from China, for Polish visa from China, candidates must apply through an authorized service known as VFS. So just like in Turkey, you also have to apply through VFS, and the description and the link is in the description below. Those in Vietnam can apply in Hanoi, Vietnam, and the address is 51 Pila Pagoda Ba Din Hanoi. I'm sorry for the pronunciation. Okay, Vietnam, and the information regarding the D-type visa is in the description below. Those in Indonesia, Timor-Leste, can apply in Jakarta, Indonesia, and the address is HRJL Rasuna Side Cav X Block 1V 312950. Jakarta, Indonesia, and the information about their visa is in the description below. Now, continuing with Southern Asia, Far East Asia, we have Malaysia, Brunei. You have to apply in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, and the address is number 10, Lorong Damai 955000 Kuala Lumpur, and the link is in the description below about their nationality visa. Now, those in Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Myanmar can apply in Bangkok, Thailand, and the address is Unit 605, 607, 6th floor, Atini Tower, Wireless Road, Lumpini, Pathu 1, Bangkok 10330 Thailand. And information about where you can apply, if you want to know about the D-type visa for that country, those countries, link is in the description below. Now, those in Philippines, Micronesia, Palau can apply in Manila, Philippines. Okay, so Philippines cover the countries listed. In order to apply for Polish visa from the Philippines, candidates must apply through authorized service named. So it's a company named BLS International, and the address is this. Okay, because of time, I'm not going to be calling all the addresses again. So please just look at it and note the addresses. You can even take a screenshot. Information regarding their nationality visa is in the description below. Now, those in Japan can apply in Tokyo, Japan, and this is the address. and information about the D visa is in the description below. Now, let's move to preparing for visa interview. What should you do to prepare for visa interview? Now look at what the school sent. Dear candidate, we are delighted that you have embarked on your journey towards joining the University of Information Technology and Management, UITM, in Rzeszów, Poland. Upon completion of UITM's admission process, you will need to proceed with your visa application. Should you be called for an interview, officials at the embassy, at the Polish embassy, may ask you certain questions as part of their evaluation of your application. Okay, following pages, you'll find important information and possible questions that could come up during your visa application process, including the interview. It's really important that you familiarize yourself with this information before visa proceedings. Okay, I'm going to talk about for those for students. I'm also going to talk about for those for work. Based on my experience, I'm also going to hint you. I know that what is written here is for students, but I'm tailoring this video to try to serve everybody, okay, so that we can move forward. Now, let's look at essential information. Availability and taking action on time. You need to be proactive, okay? Visa procedures can be time consuming due to a variety of factors. Therefore, it's advisable to begin your application well in advance, giving yourself a sufficient amount of time to handle the necessary steps without rushing, okay? Give yourself time without rushing. That's why it's important for you to get the document faxed to you, or the document sent to you on time, so that you can settle down and process your stuff, okay? Now, the embassy may reach out to you unexpectedly or schedule an additional meeting or interview at short notice. Once you start your visa application process, it's recommended to keep your schedule flexible and be readily available for such instances. Okay, so it would really be a good thing, a fantastic thing, if, for example, maybe a document was missing and the embassy decide to contact you for another interview or to send the additional document. Because some embassies will just reject you without even telling you that one of your documents is missing. Okay, all right. Now, let's look at documentation. Make sure to gather and organize all necessary documents beforehand. This includes the application form. By the way, I made videos where I talked about how to fill the application form. Yes, I made videos already. They're on my channel, how to fill the Polish visa application form. Okay, whether you want to fill for the student visa, okay, or yeah, I made a video, so, and it can help you. You can just tailor it to either student or work. Okay, the form is actually like the same. The main difference is that for work is concentrating on your job, your employer, and so on, whereas for students is concentrating on your school. Okay, now this includes the application form, passport. Your passport should be at least 3 months valid after the end of your visa. Let's say, for example, you're planning to come to Poland and you want to, your study period or your visa is going to expire, or you're estimating that your visa is going to expire February next year, for example. Your study period in Poland is going to end February next year. Your passport should be valid after February, that is March, April, end of May or June. Your passport should be valid till around June. Okay, end of May or June next year. Do you get it? Okay, that's about passport. Now, acceptance letter from your school, that is for those who work, or work permit from your employer or from the agent that is processing work permit for you. Ensure that you have this. Financial document to prove sufficient funds. I've made video on that. But to have an updated information about the required financial information, or what is required to have in an account or proof of funds, as some of you will call it, you will need to check with the embassy. Check the links. Make sure you check the links in the description. Go to the section or go to the place where they talk about financial proof of funds and inquire, check to know how much should you have in an account. If you don't see such information, you can email the embassy or try to seek help from agencies to know how much you need to have in a bank account. As of today, for those of you who wants to come to study in Poland, you should have at least, let me see, at least 11 to 12,000 euros in an account, not blocked account. Okay, not blocked. This is not Germany. Okay, because from what I understand, if you're in Poland and you want to do your residence permit, you should have like 50,000 Polish zloty minimum. So from my estimation, if you convert that to euros, I think it will give around 11,000 something euros or something. But me, I just to be on the safer side, have around 12,000 euros in an account. So I've talked about how to make a bank statement. Don't make bank statement push you away from Poland. There are ways to make it. Like if you don't have enough money, you can borrow money from people that trust you and put it there. And after you've made your bank statement, you can withdraw the money and give them back. Okay, so I'm just giving you a hint on what to do so that you don't let this put you off. Okay, all right, because things are difficult. Countries, embassies are making things strict, and you have to be tough. Okay, you have to meet up with the demand. You get it now. So yeah, we've talked about financial funds, then health insurance. I would recommend there are a couple of health insurance I can recommend. Okay, like I can recommend Vienna Group Insurance. Yeah, I can recommend that one. It's a good insurance. I'm still using it up to now in Poland, so I can recommend it. And there are also other insurance that you can also, that you can check. But most importantly, check on the embassy website to see the kind of insurance that they want. Do you understand? Then, and on any other relevant supporting document that are on the website, get them. Now, research. Get to know the visa requirements and policies set by the Polish embassy thoroughly. Make sure that you fulfill all the necessary requirements and have a clear understanding of the purpose of your visit and your studies at the university or your job at the company. Okay, make your research. Okay, it would also be beneficial to form an opinion about the city you'll be moving to Poland. For example, this school, Rzeszów, is a city in Poland. You are moving to Warsaw, make research, have an understanding about Warsaw. In case they ask you any question about Warsaw, in case. Now, the city where you will be studying, as well as Poland in general, you can also make research about Poland in general. And there's a Polish website. Just go where you can find information about things about Poland. You go on Google, you can check it and see for yourself. Now, the purpose of study. Okay, know the purpose of study. What is the purpose of your study? Be ready to express clearly your motivation for choosing the university you've chosen, or for choosing the company that you've chosen, or your motivation for working for that company, or your motivation for moving to Poland to work for that company. Why are you going to do that job? Make research about it. Prepare yourself before going to the embassy, okay? And for pursuing your studies or for working in Poland, be able to explain how this choice aligns with your academic and professional or career aspirations. Also, emphasize any unique features of the university program or opportunities that particularly appeal to you. Okay, now let's look at financial stability. You know, you have to be financially stable. I know that you must not be financially stable to move abroad. As I told you, you can borrow money from people who trust you, put in an account to make your bank statement, or you can call out, you can go to your rich uncle or your rich friend to tell them, please, can you support my vision? I would like to move to this country. I don't have money. Can you just help me with your bank statement? Okay, just stand for me as a sponsor. Okay, help me with your bank statement and a letter of sponsorship and other stuff, to as a way to support me, so you can do this. Now, emphasize your financial stability and ability to support yourself during your stay in Poland. Provide evidence of sufficient funds to cover tuition fees, accommodation, living expenses, and return travel. So I talked about what can boost your chance of getting any visa. And one of the things is, if the embassy perceives that you have it in mind, or based on your body movement, your body language, or whatever thing you've supplied to them, and they see that you have an aim, okay, of permanence, you want to stay in that country permanently, and you don't intend to return back to your country, they will not give you that visa. They might not give you that visa. So this is why you need to don't show that you want to you're too desperate. Do you understand what I mean? So you have to comport yourself when you go to the embassy, and you need to show that you can take care of yourself too through the bank statement you're supplying to them, that you can support your living expenses, and also you have to make a reservation, flight reservation. By the way, you're not buying ticket until when you get a visa. That's when you buy your ticket. So you have to do that, your reservation, and it has to be to and fro. Flight reservation has to be to and fro to show that you are willing to come back to your country. Of course, anybody can go abroad and come back to their country to visit and go back again. When you come to that country and you feel like you want that country, you can decide to extend your stay. You can decide to move to another country from there, which in Poland, it gives you the privilege to move to other countries. For example, when you're in Poland, it will be easier for you to move to other European countries because you're already in the Schengen region, you're already in Europe. You get it? Now, ties to your country. Demonstrate your strong ties to your country, such as family, property, or morals and motives. This will help assure the visa officer that you have a genuine intention to return to your home country after completing your studies or after your contract is done in Poland. How can you do that? Provide marriage certificate if you're leaving your wife in your country. Yes, provide something like that. Provide, if you have a land, provide document that you own a land, you own this property, you have valuable asset in your country that you cannot leave behind. You will definitely come back for them. Do you understand what I mean? So have this document so that it can give the embassy an impression that you have ties to your country, that you have something that will bring you have an evidential proof that will take you back to your country. Do you understand? Now, language skills. Showcase your language proficiency by providing evidence of language courses or certificate. This will assure the visa officer of your ability to cope with the language requirement of your studies. Plus, if you do not possess any certification, make sure you are comfortable enough to take a verbal interview. So basically, if you're going to study if you're coming to Poland to study, remember that when you apply for school in Poland, if you provided IELTS, when you are applying for your visa, go with your IELTS certificate. If you provided a letter to show that English was the medium of instruction when you were a student in your previous school, carry that letter. Those documents you use in getting admission, carry all of them to the embassy to show that you are proficient in English, that yes, you qualify, and that you can thrive in that course, that you're not going to be a burden in Poland. You're not going to be having carryovers and having things that will keep you, that will keep prolonging your stay, that you're not going to be a nuisance in Poland. Okay? Very, very important. If you're coming to work and the work requires English, provide proof that you know this language. If you don't have any of this proof, make sure you comport yourself on the day of interview. Speak correct English. Even if you need to imitate an accent in order to do it, but ensure that you are well spoken, ensure that you're eloquent, ensure that you speak very well, and you're well comfortable with yourself. Now, practice interview. To increase your confidence and improve your performance during the visa interview, it is highly recommended to engage in practice interviews with the help of a friend, mentor, or advisor who can simulate the interview experience with you. Practice answering common interview questions. This will help you refine your answers, improve your communication skills, and become more comfortable with the interview process. I remember when I was a kid, and if I'm to participate in a debate, in fact, then I'll just be saying it on my own. Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. My name is Promise Boniface. I'm here to propose the motion which states that boys are better than girls. With this few points of mine, like I will just be vocalizing it and be practicing it and be, kind of like, if you need to cram some things, cram it. You can just call a friend to tell them, okay, can you just interview me, so that you'll be confident in yourself. Practice, okay? They say that practice makes perfect. Now, next, guys, I'm dishing out valuable information. I'm so excited, and please like this video. I can overemphasize the importance of you liking this video, how it can help me. Please like this video, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I drop content. Now, next point is confidence and professionalism. You have to be confident and you have to be professional. Project confidence and professionalism throughout the interview. Okay, project it. Project confidence and professionalism throughout. Be professional. Don't be a novice. Dress appropriately and maintain a polite and respectful demeanor. Show enthusiasm for studying in Poland or for working in Poland, and assure the visa officer that you will be a responsible student, that you will be a responsible worker in Poland. Do you understand? Be composed. Honesty and clarity. Be very honest. Okay, be very honest. If they ask you, where are you going to be staying in Poland, and you tell them that I'm going to, like you tell them another city instead of the city that is there in your letter. That would give the person, the interviewer, an impression that you don't actually even know. It looks like somebody just processed this for you, and you don't even know the reason for going to that country. So you have to be honest based on the information that is available there and given. You have to be as honest as possible. Be very honest. Be very clear in your enunciation. Be very clear. Okay. So during the interview, listen carefully to the questions. Respond honestly and concisely. If you're telling lies, they can know. Remember that some of them might have studied psychology. So if you're telling the truth, they will know. They can know it. So you have to be honest. You have to be very honest. Be prepared to provide additional information or clarification if required. Avoid giving vague or contradictory answers. Now, I know that you might have practiced, you're not prepared for the interview, and all of a sudden they caught you unawares and they asked you a question that you didn't practice. You have to be able to be spontaneous. Be spontaneous. Now, concerns and unexpected questions. That was what I was trying to explain. Being spontaneous. If the visa officer raises any concerns or asks for additional documents, address them promptly and provide the required information. Don't start stammering. No. You have to be able to approach things as they come. Okay? Be prepared to explain any gaps in your education, employment history, or financial circumstances. Let's say, for example, you're going to work in Poland and you studied, the last time you were in school was 10 years ago. And since that period, you've not gotten any job in Nigeria or in your country. You've been looking for a job here and there, you've not gotten. So you have to explain to them if they ask you, okay, so what have you been doing throughout this period, these 10 years? You have to be able to explain to them. If you've been volunteering, explain that you've been volunteering and be honest. Okay? Just be honest, just be yourself. That's what I can say. Be yourself. Be yourself. Now, constant, be prepared to explain. Okay, I've talked about it. Constant contact with UITM's admission team. So you have to constantly be in contact with your school. Like this school now, I love this school. That's why I am 100% recommending that you should apply to this school. They are even saying that we should update them as things, come up. So some schools do not even reply your messages, talk more of even trying to follow up. So apply to particular schools. Hopefully, I'm going to make a video to tell you, apply to this school. And this is my reasons, because I've experienced it, okay? It's very, very important to have this kind of schools that are backing you up. If anything goes wrong, you can ask them and they will send you an additional document to support you. And that is good. That is the kind of schools you should go for, or a job that can give you additional document if you ask. Okay, very, very important. It's always good to work with those kind of people. Okay, now we are here. They're always there to support you. This school, they're there to support you. Now, before I round off, okay, I've taken your time, but now here is the icing on the cake. Possible interview questions regarding study plans. Okay, now look at questions regarding study plans. This could be asked. Okay, this could be asked. They might be asked, why have you chosen to study at this university in Poland? So be prepared with your answer. What program or course will you be pursuing at that university? How does your chosen program align with your academic and career goals? What attracted you to the specific field of study you have chosen? Now let's look at stability, financial stability. If they ask you, how do you plan to finance your studies in Poland? You can just tell them, I have a sponsor, okay, or I have a business, and you already have proof already. Remember, you have proof, and you're showing them. This could give them like this will convince the person. This will convince them that this person knows what they're doing. Okay. Now, can you provide evidence of sufficient fund to cover tuition fees, living expenses, and other related costs? Tell them yes. In my bank statement, I have so amount, and this money is enough to cover my stay in Poland or to cover my time for the first year in Poland. And the second year, you can tell them what, if you have a job, you have a business, you tell them where the money will come from, or your sponsor will provide this. So that's why it's important for you to, if you're using a sponsor, in addition to their bank statement, get a letter of sponsorship. It should be notarized, and also get a document from them that shows their employment letter or that shows how much they earn every month as salary. This will show them that money is coming in, money will be coming in regardless of what happens in Poland. You will not be stranded, okay? And you can take care of your expenses. You get it? For those in Turkey, I remember my clients, they didn't, they told me they didn't need bank statement for those that applied for the work permit through me, and they were Nigerians in Turkey. When they were coming, when they were applying for visa, they said they didn't collect bank statement from them. Okay, yes, they didn't collect bank statement from them. But I know that Nigeria, you need to submit it. It's better to have this bank statement. It's better to have it. Okay. Then, how will you manage your finances while studying in Poland? Now you have to tell them you are not extravagant in spending. You manage your finances very well. You're a good manager. You know, you have to convince them that this amount will be enough for you. Tell them the kind of lifestyle you live. You don't smoke, you don't drink, all those kind of things can help, can give them an impression. Now, ties to your country, I've talked about it. What ties do you have to your country? Family, property, employment. I have a land in Ikeja. I have a land in Kuje. I have a land in Afghanistan. I have a land in here to show them that you have something that can actually bring you back. Maybe you have a family, you have your father, mother, siblings over there that you cannot stay for a long time without seeing them, something like that. Okay, or that's something that will bring you back to your country someday. Then how will your studies in Poland contribute to your professional development in your country? Or how will your job in Poland contribute to your career development, professional development for yourself and also in your country? How can you do you have a plan of what you've learned in Poland, going back to your country and implementing it? Those kind of questions. Okay. Then academic background. Can you provide details about your previous educational qualification and achievement? Are you ready for the program you wish to pursue at that university? So you can liken this, if you're a worker, professional background, like your work experience. Okay. Can you provide details of your previous work experience? So apart from writing them in your CV, if you can get evidence from your previous employers, that will help, like work certificate or something. If your employer doesn't have that certificate, you can go on Canva, arrange with your employer that you're going to design it for him, and take it to your employer to sign, to approve it. Okay, all these things can help. Okay, guys, take this thing very serious. Okay, now, knowledge about the UTMI and Poland. What is your knowledge about the university that you're going for? Or what is your knowledge about the company you're going to work for? Typically, prefer interviewers prefer short and straightforward answers. So you have to be very short and specific, direct to the point. Don't go beat around the bush. Okay? They mainly want to see if you have formed an opinion about your destination. What do you know about that university? What do you know about that company you're going to work for in Poland? What do you know about that university you're going to study in Poland? What do you know about Poland in general? So let me just give you a tip. Poland is a country in the European Union. It is a Schengen country. Okay. The city Warsaw is like located in the heart of Europe, because from Warsaw you'll be able to access different countries in Europe. Like, there's the channel is there. For example, from Warsaw you can go to, I believe, Germany, I think Austria, I think as well. You can go to different places. So tell them what you know about Poland. Like tell them what you know about. Tell them that Poland is a great country. Just tell them what you know about Poland. Make your research about Poland and tell them that Poland is an emerging country. And like in terms of economy, you can tell them that Poland, you want to earn a European degree. That's why you want to study in Poland. You want to be a European engineer if you want to study engineering in Poland. All those you want to have this title. It will help your career. It will help your future. Now, do you have health insurance coverage for your stay in Poland? It's important. If you're a student, you have to have student health insurance for work, travel insurance or something like that, or travel insurance. Okay. Then you must get at least 1 year insurance before you apply for visa. So it has to be at least 1 year, and the insurance should start reading from the day of your trip. Okay, not before your trip. Okay, for example, if you already put in your flight reservation that you're traveling tomorrow, your insurance should start reading from tomorrow. Okay, and the best time to do your insurance and your flight reservation is after you've got an appointment. You know that from your appointment date at the embassy, you can project when you are to leave Poland. I mean, when you are to travel to Poland. That is when you will now buy your flight. You can buy your flight, not buy. I mean, that is when you have to do your reservation. Okay, you don't buy flight ticket. You only reserve. Okay, you pay so small amount of money to reserve tickets. Okay, so basically, in my opinion, do your reservation or make your trip to Poland in your reservation to be like 1 month after your interview date. And that means your insurance is going to start on that day of your moving. And make sure that your flight reservation has departure. That's when you come back from Poland to your country. Make sure you have, or to your destination, or I mean to where you currently live. Make sure it is to and fro. Okay. Then just a moment. Have you arranged an accommodation in Poland? Yes. Proof of accommodation is important. They want to know where you're going to stay, that you're not going to be stranded in Poland. Okay. So ensure you have proof of accommodation. Okay, in Poland. And why I'm advising that you should apply to this school is because they provide proof of accommodation and you don't pay for it. Yes, you don't pay for it. It is when you come to Poland and you decide to stay there, then you pay. If you come to Poland and you don't want to stay in their accommodation in their hostel, you can just go and find another place. Okay, but at least they will send you proof of accommodation for free. Okay, and for those of you who want to apply for work permits, okay, you want to move to Poland through work permit, contact me. I made videos on that already, but contact me. Okay, just put in the comment section that you're interested. Okay, or my social media is in the description below. My handles are in the description below under this video, so you can just check it out and contact me. And yeah, we'll process your work permit. And in our own, we also provide proof of accommodation. Okay, whether the employer gives accommodation or not, as long as you pay the fee, the agent you're being asked to pay, you get proof of accommodation. Okay, then you will be given a guarantee of accommodation document. Yes, which I already told you. This school gives guarantee. Okay, please remember the UITM admission team is here to assist you. Okay, so that's it about this content. I've taken your time, but believe me, it is worth it. I have put in so much in this video, and I would like you to kind of just encourage me by liking this content, subscribe, click on the notification bell, and please share it with many people. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Till I come your way again, have a great time. See you in my next video.